some sports are painful, and their labored delight in them sets off. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This my mean task would be as heavy to me as odious, but the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead, and makes my labors pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's crab, and he's composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them up, upon a sore injunction. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says such baseness had never like executor. These sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors, most busiest when I do it.
Pray thee, work not so hard. I would that the lightning had burnt up those logs that you were enjoyed to pile. Pray, set it down and rest you. When it burns, 'twill weep for having burdened you. My father is hard at study. Rest now, rest yourself. We'll be safe for these 3 hours.
Oh, most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs for a while. Pray, give me that. I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature, I had rather pack my sinners, break my back than you should such dishonor undergo, while I sit lazy by.
It would become me as it does you, and I should do it, as with much more ease. For my goodwill it is not, and yours it is against.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You look weary.
No, noble mistress, 'tis fresh morning with me. When you're nearby at night, I do beseech you, chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda, oh my father, I have broken thy hest to say so.
Admired Miranda, indeed the top of admiration, worth what's dearest to thy world, full many a lady.
Now pause it.
I have eyed with best regard, and many a time, thy harmony of their tongues hath into bondage brought my diligent ear. For never any was so full soul, but some defect in her. Okay. Did quarrel with the noblest grace she owed, put it in the foil. But you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know one of my sex, no woman's face remember, save from the glass mine own. Nor have I seen that I can call men than you, good friend. You ready? And my dear father, how features are abroad. I am skillless. By my modesty, the jewel that I dower, I would not wish any companion in the world but you. Nor can imagination form a shape beside yourself that I to like of. But I prattle something too widely, and my father's precepts I do therein forget.
I am in my condition, a prince, Miranda. I do think, a king, I would not so. And would no more endure this wooden slavery than to suffer the flesh fly blow my mouth. Hear my soul speak, the very instant that I saw you did, my heart to fly your service. There resides, to make me slave to it. And for your sake am I this patient flogman.
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. And crown what I profess with kind event, if I speak true. If hollowly invert what best is boded me to mischief. I beyond all limit of what else I the world do love and honor.
Fair encounter to the most rarest heaven's rain grace, on which that breeds between them.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
Wherefore weep you?
At my unworthiness, dare not offer. I desire to give and much less to take.
Okay.
What I shall not want, but this is trifling. Hence, bashful, cunning, and prompt me plain and holy innocence. I am your wife, if you will marry me. If not, I am your maid. If not, I will die your maid. To be your fellow, he may deny me, but I'll be your servant, whether you will or no.
My mistress dearest, and I thus humble ever.
My husband, then?
I with the heart as willing as bondage heir of freedom. Here's my hand.
Mine, with my heart in it, and now farewell, till half an hour hence.
Thousand.
So glad of this as they I cannot be, who are surprised withal, but my rejoicing at nothing but can be more. I'll to my books for your supper time. I must perform much business. Fuck you.
You want to carry the hand or the horse?